Hello, my fellow peers and Dr. Bolton. My name is Matthew Rhodes, and today I will be presenting to you my firm project on D.R. Horton, America's #1 home builder. Donald Horton built his first home in 1978. In 1992, the company completed its initial public offering. D.R. Horton is ranked number 148 on the 2021 Fortune 500 list. D.R. Horton has been America's largest home builder since 2002. D.R. Horton has been able to reap the benefits of a strong brand awareness to consistently produce better results year after year. Lennar is D.R. Horton's leading competitor. I will now identify management problems within D.R. Horton and offer recommended strategic solutions. The first external problem I identified within the firm is an economic factor that has recently become an issue for D.R. Horton during the COVID-19 pandemic. Inflation over the past year has drastically altered D.R. Horton's business model. The stakeholders affected in this problem are the shareholders and customers. The idea of inflation and the problem with inflation in new home construction is that it affects the PC gap. The PC gap is critical to maintaining a profit in new home construction. In this problem, there are a couple of strategies that top managers can take that can help minimize the effects of inflation on the new home construction business. When inflation is high, the cost of materials and labor are also high, which can affect the PC gap and reduce profits. For companies and firms to keep maintaining a proper PC gap, they have to take changes that will affect the PC gap, but will also keep shareholders happy and maintain attracting new customers that will be satisfied with the prices of the homes in the market, as top managers do not want to price themselves out of the market. The first strategic option here would be for managers to gradually adjust the prices of the homes in relation to the current rate of inflation. When inflation is high, then the firms must maintain a critical balance in their pricing, as they do not want to have the same price if the costs have increased as well. The second strategic solution would be for the firm's top managers to pass off the cost of inflation to the next home being constructed and add it to that home's closing costs. This will be an allocated pool of money that will help save money for the firm and the customers. It will also help the firm maintain a proper PC gap, critical to maintaining a profit. Shareholders will be happy, customers will be happy, and the firm will be able to retain customers that within a market that are looking for homes within a certain price range without pricing them out and losing potential customers. The second problem identified within the firm is a political factor. The problem stems from employees being dissatisfied with the mandatory employee benefits. Some employees are beginning to become disgruntled with the benefits in comparison to leading competitors. The stakeholders affected by this problem are shareholders and employees. In this scenario, the employees of the firm D.R. Horton are becoming dissatisfied with the benefits packages that they are being offered in comparison to what leading industry competitors are offering their employees. When the employees of a firm become dissatisfied, production and output will slow. Shareholders will become dissatisfied as well, as the amount of work being done and the amount of results being achieved will drastically decline. For a firm to keep employees happy, it is best that they adhere to their requests and potentially make changes that are beneficial to both the firm and the employees' well-being. In this problem, there are a couple strategic options that the firm could follow to best please employees and keep shareholders happy. Top managers could compare the benefits offered to D.R. Horton employees in comparison to leading industry competitors. If they can spot discrepancies in the benefits packages, then it should be best ideal for the firm to make changes to the employee's benefits package at D.R. Horton. Because disgruntled employees are never good for production, and production will slow, which will ultimately displease shareholders. Another strategic option for this problem would be for shareholders and top managers to come into agreement to offer a new employee and benefits package that stems on how long each employee has been within the company. The longer an employee has been within the company, the more benefits they shall receive. This will also reduce the amount of employee turnover, which will also save time and money on training new employees, which will also keep shareholders happy. It will also keep the employees happy and make work begin to start flowing again properly, and employees will act to their best potential. This problem can be easily solved by just listening and adhering to the employees' needs and understanding what they want. And if their needs are reasonable, then it is best that the firm's top managers adhere to what they are asking for to satisfy them again, and shareholders will become once again satisfied. The first internal problem I identified within the company regards to the corporate culture. Recently, lower level employees have become dissatisfied with the management techniques of top managers, leading to a reduced employee performance. There are top managers within the company that are using fear tactics to increase employee performance, such as constantly threatening lower level employees' jobs and yelling at them. The stakeholders involved in the third problem are the shareholders and the employees. In this problem, there are low-level employees that feel threatened and feel that managers are abusing their power in their management techniques. Top managers are not acting in the best interests of their subordinates and are leading in a way that is detrimental to employee performance. When managers act in a way that is detrimental to employee performance, then performance across the board of a firm will drastically decline. Employees will not be living up and working to the best of their ability, and this will become detrimental to the firm. Shareholders will become dissatisfied, top managers will begin to become dissatisfied, and lower level employees will feel the problems that have arisen from the top of the company. There are a couple ways and strategies that the firm could take to increase this problem and get rid of this problem. The first way would be for top managers to listen and adhere to lower level employees' requests that they are not being treated fairly, and they could drastically change their management techniques and their leadership abilities. This would be the most easiest and cost-efficient way for the firm if the top managers would just listen and place an emphasis on changing their management techniques geared towards improving employee performance and improving the employee workload without that being detrimental to the employees' well-being. When the employees feel like they are constantly being threatened with their job or that they are not worth anything to managers, then they will not perform at their best performance as they are in fear all the time. The second way to this problem, strategic answer, would be for the firm to spend money for the top managers to attend leadership conferences geared towards improving top managers' ability to lead subordinates. This would cost some money, and shareholders might not be pleased with losing out on some profits, but it will also be detrimental if the employees become more dissatisfied with the management techniques, and then they will see more profits being reduced. I believe that it is in the best interest of the firm to act accordingly on the employees' wishes and make do to find a way to increase the employee efficiency across all levels of the firm. When employee efficiency is high, production is high, outputs are high, profits are high, and the shareholders are happy. The second internal problem I identified relates to D.R. Horton's lack of marketing strategies in underperforming communities. There are markets that D.R. Horton performs business in that is not doing well strictly due to the lack of marketing strategies geared towards increasing sales and foot traffic throughout the community. The stakeholders involved in the problem are the shareholders and the employees. In this scenario, the lower level employees have become dissatisfied with the marketing efforts and money spent by top managers and shareholders geared towards increasing sales and foot traffic in underperforming communities. Not every community performs at the same level that D.R. Horton operates in. Some are in rural markets, some are in urban markets, and some are just in areas that potential customers cannot afford the price point of a new home. So it is important for D.R. Horton to prioritize traditional marketing methods such as billboards, print runs, and newspaper ads to increase the awareness of these underperforming communities. And this will be geared towards increasing traffic and potential sales, which will increase the happiness of shareholders if every community is performing well. In this problem, the shareholders and the employees are the ones affected by it. The employees want D.R. Horton to spend more money on marketing to increase the efficiency of these communities. The first strategic solution would be for D.R. Horton to spend more money on traditional marketing methods and reduce profits, take out of profits to spend more money on marketing, but in return be geared towards increasing profits on the bottom line and sales across the board. This will ultimately increase the efficiency of these underperforming communities and increase the numbers and the sales numbers for lower level employees working within these communities. The second strategic problem would be to outsource this work to a third party. By outsourcing the work, the firms would allow lower level employees to spend more time doing more things accordingly in the community that are not geared towards marketing and attracting customers, while they can still prioritize digital marketing methods. This technique would also be beneficial as it would increase efficiency and effectiveness of these communities, and shareholders would become happy again. Without a proper marketing strategy, there will always be challenges that arise in growing an underperforming community, and it is ideal for firms to prioritize marketing in order to increase the numbers across the board. In conclusion, as they say at D.R. Horton, continue to live out those dreams, America, and know we'll be here for you every step of the way. Thank you, and I hope my presentation and my analysis will be beneficial to increasing